support. So if you're just doing a normal child's pose without the support, bring your toes together, sit with your bum on the heels, arms extended, forehead on the floor. You can either rest your hands underneath your forehead or your fists, or a block if you're struggling to get your forehead to the floor. If the bum is struggling to meet the hips, you can just roll a blanket up or place a cushion between your hips and your bottom, yeah? If you want to do the supported variation, you're going to stack a bolster up at one end with some blocks or books. You're going to place a blanket along the length of the bolster. And if you need to support your bottom, you roll another blanket up to place between your bum and your heels. Or if you need blankets to support your knees, you place blankets underneath your knees. But just getting into a really comfortable position, legs straddling the bolsters, and then come to rest in child's pose. Closing down your eyes, turning your attention inwards. So this practice is deeply restorative. Brilliant to do at the end of a busy, stressful day to calm and soothe your nervous system. Eyes open or eyes closed, nice to close the eyes and really turn inwards. Bring your awareness to your breath, focusing on a longer exhalation, which will activate your relaxation response. So a nice, long, smooth breath in through the nose, and a longer, slower, smoother breath out. You can count your breath in and then extend the exhalation by 1 or 2 beats longer, or you can just do this intuitively. I'm going to keep quiet for a couple of minutes. May you just enjoy this beautifully restorative pose. And then gently, if you're in the supported variation and resting on one cheek, you want to move to the other cheek. If you're in the unsupported variation, just keep in that same position. Keep breathing smoothly. Focusing on that longer exhalation as you activate your relaxation response. And then gently guiding yourself out of child's pose. And we're going to come and rest in our final resting pose. Gopalata Karini, legs up the wall. So it does exactly what it says on the tin. We're going to shimmy your bottom as close to the wall as you can, coming to rest on your back, legs against the wall, palms either side of the hips, and just closing down your eyes. Coming back to the breath. And doing ocean breath, breathing in through the nose, parting your jaw, and a gentle sigh out through the mouth that sounds like the sound of the ocean when you hold a shell to your ear. Only you will be able to hear this sound. Keep going at your own pace, breathing in through the nose, parting your jaw, and a gentle sigh out through the mouth. So this practice calms and soothes your nervous system. When we part our jaw, we often clench our jaw when we're stressed. When we part our jaw, it sends a powerful message to the brainstem and activates the parasympathetic nervous system. The gentle sigh soothes your nervous system, just like when we're calming a baby, we might say shh. It's that sound, it's really gentle and soothing. And if you add the longer exhalation as well, you're going to activate your relaxation response. This practice is also brilliant for encouraging the lymph system to drain more effectively. So it goes really nicely and complements the lymph practice. It's a brilliant practice for relieving tension, stress, anxiety, overwhelm, and for inviting in a brilliant night's sleep. Really lovely pose to do in the evening to invite in a better night's sleep. Two more rounds of ocean breath. Let me rub your hands together. Create some warmth in your palms. And then placing your hands over your heart. Giving your heart a hug, an oxytocin hug. So balancing the hormones of stress, especially if you've had a stressful day, with this practice as it releases oxytocin, the feel-good hormone, the happy hormone. That just balances the hormones of stress, cortisol, adrenaline. Gently bend your knees, place your feet on the wall, and take a couple of breaths of transition, releasing your hands from your heart. Gently rolling over onto whatever side is available to you, taking a couple of breaths of transition on your side. And then transitioning into a comfortable seated position. Of course, if you were doing this last practice, the rest and restore before you go to bed, instead of rolling back and coming into a seated position, you might just roll over and lie down and go to sleep.